Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stress Chef. Yep, it's been a while, but I thought my Valentine's Day gift to you would be my sweet, succulent voice, speaking to you with only a body to show for it. And that's exactly what we're doing. I'll show off my body and my cooking skills, both of which are quite lacking in multiple locations. Nonetheless, we're going to carry on with what we're making today. And yep, you guessed it by probably reading the thumbnail. It is a hamburger of a special variety in my heart. But, just like Valentine's Day, I forgot a lot of things. Like, one of the key ingredients, the hamburger itself. So what we're doing today, I went through my fridge because I was too lazy to go to the store, and I figured I'll find something that closely relates to a hamburger. I found nothing, but instead what I found was a singular hot dog and some chipped ham. I thought the hot dog, sure, it's got a lot of meat in it, so I'm sure there's some kind of beef in there somewhere. And chipped ham, I also figured HAMburger. It's close enough. Close enough for me. Close enough for you. And close enough for love. Just kidding. Nothing's close enough for love. Either way, that's what we're making today. And on this special little hamburger, we've got ourselves some bacon, tomato, purple onion. We're going to take a white onion, throw it on the stove, and glaze it up. We got an egg, probably wondering where, but there's only one place it would go, and that's on the burger, so spoilers. We got some lettuce. We got a whole array of spices and sauces that we'll be using with our ham burger. And most importantly, we've got a bun, a brioche bun. And to top it all off, sweet, sweet cheese of the mozzarella and Swiss variety. And there you have it, folks. That's what we'll be making today. And we're going to start off by chopping this white onion. And we're going to take our fancy little knife, do a little fancy little twirl, chop off the ends, break our favorite cutting board in half, and then we're going to take those ends, throw them in the trash as I give a little half reveal to my face. Hope you liked what you saw. And then we're just going to go from there, cutting in little slivers, but not sliver off our fingers. Half should be sufficient, and it is sufficient, so I'm going to stop there. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it off to the side for when we take it to the stove to glaze, and I think I'll just set it on the second half of the cutting board. Oh, that's sad. That's my favorite cutting board. Nonetheless, let's carry on with another episode of Stressed Chef. We're going to take the purple onion. We're just going to take one slice, because all we want is one ring that's going to go on the top of our burger, and the rest we can save for later along with that white onion. Because you know me, reduce, reuse, recycle. Like we're going to recycle you, old buddy. I'll miss you. Then we're going to move on to the tomato. Oh boy. We get a soft one here. So that's going to be quite the juicy feller. We're going to take maybe, I'd say, 2 slices if we don't turn it to mush as we're slicing. We got Not the friendliest tomato. Not the friendliest or prettiest looking at all, but you know, it works. And the best thing about making a experimental burger like this, you can share it with your loved one or significant other, or whatever you French kids call your romantic interests these days, and you'll be out of any sort of doghouse for at least 10 minutes. And that is a win right there in my book. We're going to take the lettuce, we're going to stare at it seductively, and then proceed to tear just a little bit off, which will go on the bottom of our sandwich later. And we can just put this with the onions, because I'm done with it. And that seems like all of the vegetables that will be cut for the consumption of this burger. So we are done in that sense. But we are going to do one last cut, and that is for our little hot doggy dog. We're just going to butterfly it up, slice it in half, not all the way through, and there you go. Should spread easier for more coverage on our bun. Another thing we can do is we can slice it in half, covering 4 times the distance it normally would on the bun. And that is just amazing, you ask me. More space, more win. Now, I'm going to do a fancy little jump cut to the stovetop when it's all ready. Yeah, that's right. A jump cut. Buckle up, kiddos. We're going deep. And wouldn't you know it, none of the audio recorded when I was at the stove. So all of this is going to be done while watching this live with the rest of you. So I have no clue what I'm saying, but I'm going to pretend like I know anyway, so don't question me. Got it? Good. Alright. Now, one of the first things we're going to need to start off is we're going to need some olive oil, which I'm going to grab right now. You know, the extra virgin kind. Virgin. Olive oil. We're going to put about a tablespoon or 2, I don't know. Double it up. Yeah, that's right. Double it up. Alright. We're going to set that off to the side and pretend like I'm doing this live and swirl it around just like that. Good on you, kiddo. Now don't knock anything over. Now first, we're going to start off with the onions. These can take some time, but that's alright. Yep, that's alright. Ooh, don't splash. You'll burn yourself. I know I'm going to feel that one later. Oh wait, I am feeling that one later. That's great. Cool. Well, we're just going to keep tearing these apart and keep going until I can't go anymore. And you know what? I can't. So here is where we're going to do our next jump cut to when these puppies start to look a little brown and ready to be transferred over to the next stage, which is out of the frying pan, ready on a plate for the burger. Alright, you guessed it. We're right back at the stove with our onions. All nice and caramelized. Yeah, that's right. And we're going to take it over the stove any moment now. Any moment now. He'll be done fondling his onions. But wouldn't you know it, he's screwing around. Great job, chef. Great job. Yep, no, that's cool. You keep going at it. There we go. Now we're going to take this little saucer our cheese was on earlier, and then we're just going to put it all out right onto the plate. And be sure to scrape any little bit out, because we don't want to waste not, want not, and we are still using that for cooking, so, you know, don't leave a mess. Common courtesy to yourself. Then you're going to have to wash it out later, so yikes.
Alright, there we go. We're gonna set this puppy off to the side after I'm done showing it off. Out of sight, out of mind, baby. And there we are, ready to move on to our next phase, which, if I remember correctly, is the hot dog once I decide to pick it up. There you go. Don't touch the ham. Ooh, sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Can't you hear it? I know I can't. Well, once we're going to let these puppies do their time, we're going to move on to the ham. So just you wait. I'm not going anywhere. Just kidding. I totally went somewhere. I went on a jump cut away from you. How's that feel? Probably not good, but you feel better now that those dogs are done. And we're moving on to, you guessed it, the chipped ham. Wow. I bet it won't brown fast. Just kidding. It actually browned really fast, and I threw in a jump cut for no reason whatsoever. But buckle up, because you're going to see it anyway. In 3, 2, 1, jump. Wow, look at that. Browned, just like I said it would be. And we're just going to scoop it up, flip it over for you to see my job well done. And would you look at that? It wasn't even that good of a flip. But I'm going to keep talking like I know what I'm talking about. And then we're just going to pick it all up, scrape it all up, get it on out, and then squeeze that last little bit out. Oh, you almost got it? Oh, you're just going to use your hand. Hot, hot. Oh, we got it. Hot, hot, hot chipped ham. Zoink, Scoob. That had to hurt. Well, I can't remember what I did next, but I'm pointing at my heart, so probably something about Valentine's Day. And then we're going to throw that cheese on top of the ham, letting it soften up and melt a little from the heat. And after that, we're going to move on to the bacon, if I can put the egg down. Put the egg down. That's right. Grab the bacon and spread it on out. Now this part takes a while, so you're definitely going to get a jump cut. You're welcome. Wow, looks like I waited just a little too long on the bacon. Guess I was watching my YouTube videos, 'cause I'm egotistical. Well, we're gonna try to wang doodle those puppies right out of the pan and where onto? Oh, just onto the meat, 'cause nothing says I love you on Valentine's more than just miscellaneous meats strewn about on a broken wooden slab. Yep, you guessed it. We're moving on to the egg now. And we're just going to crack this puppy in one fell swoop once I'm done talking. Yep, are we doing it? Wow, I've never actually cracked an egg so smoothly like that before, but I felt so proud at the moment. And then we're just going to wait and, jump cut. You're welcome. Wow, we're back at it again already. What a quick jump cut. And we're going to take that nice puppy made to perfection out of there, ready for fit consumption on top of our burger, so those juices flow, baby, flow. And, as you know it, we're all done here, so I'll meet you back at the counter. Wow, I didn't even edit that. That was just great timing. You're welcome. And we're back here at the counter with our sandwich already started with the lettuce and tomato. And we're gonna keep moving forward. First, we're gonna start off with our mildly lukewarm dogs. It's been a while. And our ham burger with the cheese. And we're gonna top that all off with our greasy, grubby little fingers. And then we're gonna carry on with the caramelized onions once I stop fondling my bacon. There we go. Fondle the onions now. There we go. Look at that caramelized goodness. Just ooze over the edge. And we're going to use every last bit of the onions because that's some good flavor. Then we're going to go straight for the purple onion. Because these puppies, we're just bringing them for flavor. Because personally, I like the purple onions better. I'm just gonna eat one right now. Nom nom nom. That's delicious. Thank you very much, Ryan. Oh, you're welcome, Ryan. All right, now on to some barbecue sauce, which is gonna take me a little while to open, because wouldn't you know it, I've got greasy grubby fingers from Greasy Grubby Foods. So I'm gonna wipe it off and my hands, and then didn't you hear that nice sound of sweet relief in the bottle? Yeah, you did, because I made the sound effects right now with my mouth. And we're gonna drizzle that puppy on all over, not missing a drop. Look at that sweetness ooze over the sides, giving flavor all around to all the boys and girls in the neighborhood. Yep, close that puppy, and we're gonna wipe off some excess barbecue sauce, and then slide that puppy out of sight, out of mind. All right, what's next, you say? Well, I'll let the chef tell you. It's an egg after we throw, onions out of place. Oh, was I wrong? I was wrong. We're moving on to some hot sauce to give that little spice and, give it a little punch to the gut. Yeah, I gave a little punch there, so you know. Now, continue to wipe off hands, and we'll move on to that sweet, succulent egg. Put that puppy on top. Oh, yeah. And then you know what's next. Some sweet bacon that we're gonna break up and properly place on top. No worries here, we'll fit it just fine. And the longest part of this is definitely setting it up. Yeah, I know what I've done. You're welcome. Give me that view time. Well, as I struggle to break it up, there you go. One more wipe down for good measure. And then we're just gonna put that sad cutting board out of sight, out of mind. Rest in peace, little buddy. You'll always be in our heart. Yeah, bud. And then we're gonna top our brioche bun with some garlic aioli. Yeah, you guessed it, garlic aioli. Works amazing wonders with ham. So hopefully it works just as well with ham and barbecue. Am I right? I am. Stop questioning me. I'm a chef. And then because, I forget things usually, I'm just going to spread that around with a finger rather than a knife or a spoon. Because it's delicious. Wipe it off on the bun. Call it a day. And oh, such a sweet, succulent top. And there you go. You've got yourself the meat house. Perfect for any Valentine's Day with that sweet ooze. Stab a knife in it and claim victory over this monster, because that is a job well done. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, folks. And that is one more for the Stress Chef. Happy Valentine's Day.